everybody.
How are you guys?
How's it going? How are you doing?
We're good.
Yeah?
We are enjoying these gorgeous views. For those of you that are not familiar with Kailua, these are the moats.
Yes. Have you been kayaking out there yet?
We have.
Yeah, it's
Piper
fun.
and I flipped in the
Oh,
kayak. It was
no.
kind of scary. Yeah, kind of traumatic.
Yeah.
But we got to see monk whales while we were out there.
Oh, that's cool.
Whales.
Yeah, monk.
Seals.
Seals.
Oh, no.
Whales, seals. Whales sound more
Yeah,
fun.
yeah, exactly. Hey Dina, how are you, sweetie pie? Thanks for watching.
So this house is for sale. We are in Lani Kai in Kailua.
And it's about $2 million, and as you can see, this is a $2 million view. It's an overcast day on a sunny day.
We have the ocean and the Moaks behind us, and then to my right we have beautiful green, lush mountains. Yeah,
It's gorgeous with lots of hiking. This is
Yeah.
Dina. You've actually been here. You've hiked this before. This is where we did the pillbox hikes. Are right behind us. So
That's a good hike.
yeah. So, but today we are going to share with you guys how to utilize tax-free money for the military. So Vanessa's going to start.
So BAH, which is given to service members, it is tax-free money, basic allowable for housing, and depending on where you live, the amount fluctuates depending on where you live and your rank, and it fluctuates every year depending on the
Cost of living
cost of
of
living.
the area.
Yeah.
So basically the way military members get paid, they get a salary, and then they also get a housing allowance. And then depending on where they live, they also get a cost of living adjustment, a COLA. So there's three different ways military service members make money.
Yeah. So and that's typically given in higher priced locations. It's done here in Honolulu, and then Southern California, and then usually overseas.
Overseas, yeah. So you'll get a cost of living adjustment. But typically, the great thing about BAH is it's tax-free money.
Yes.
And
if you live on base, you don't receive your BAH.
right.
So
If you live on base, you get free housing.
yeah.
And here in Hawaii, the bases are pretty incredible. In fact, we should do a live video to show people what the houses are like on base. That'd be
There's
cool.
at the Marine Corps base, right there on the cliff overlooking the water. It's gorgeous.
The houses are probably $2.5–3 million
Yeah,
houses,
they're
and you can live
beautiful.
in them for free if you're a military service member.
Yeah.
Of course, the wait is long, but that's okay.
It's a couple years sometimes. Yeah.
So, but people, and it has air conditioning, which is a bonus.
Yeah, a lot of homes don't have air conditioning here. And actually, most of the older homes that are built, it's single wall construction, which I didn't even know that they built homes. That was just one wall. And there's no insulation, so there's no room for ductwork to actually put central AC in, so they do these split AC units.
Kind of like you have in a hotel room, you know, like those motels where you have the little
older-
wall shaker.
yeah.
Yeah. That's our equivalent of AC, but most houses don't have them.
No.
We just have incredible breezes. As you can tell, it's awfully windy here.
Yes.
It usually is. So, anyways, hi guys. Oh, I love all these people watching. Axe, Brian.
Hi, I don't know you, but hi.
I love it. Shannon, hi. Okay, good. So a couple things about the BAH. I think one of the things that's important to understand is what a BAH will buy you here in Hawaii.
Well, we're in a more expensive location in Hawaii, so I think the average or the median sale price in Kailua is just over $1 million.
Right at $1 million.
Yeah, so you can find homes from $500,000, which will be total fixer-upper properties, all the
And
way
condos.
Yeah.
You can find condos at that price range.
all the way up to $20 million.
So, yeah, we get the gamut. And this is obviously one of the higher end properties being here in Lani Kai at the $2 million view. So, but what I want to kind of just share with you guys is what it, basically here in Hawaii, we have a 721.50 is the VA loan limit. So if you were to buy a home under 721.50, I'll kind of share that with you. But if you were going to buy it at 721.50, the mortgage would be roughly $3,700 a month, and that is basically 04, 05, 06 pay grades. So definitely a higher pay grade in this area for that 721.50, and that's assuming you're not putting any money down, you're doing a zero down VA loan. And we're also assuming one of the cool things about buying in Honolulu is our tax rates are so low. We have the lowest tax rate in the country at 0.04%. So California is 1%. Texas is around 3%. So what that means on $1 million house,
Texas is 3%?
Yep,
Yeah.
because it's a tax-free state. So the way they get
So
their
they
money,
get you somehow. Yeah. Okay.
yeah. So on $1 million house in Texas, you're gonna pay $30,000 a month, or I mean a year in taxes, which is about $3,000 a month in taxes. But here, on $1 million property, you only pay $4,000 a year in taxes, and so that's roughly $400 a month in your
So it
payment.
kind of offsets.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah. And being military, you don't pay taxes in Hawaii if Hawaii is not your state of residence. So it's a great place to buy a home, actually, because of the low taxes.
Yeah.
So roughly at 721, again, it's about $3,700 a month.
Well, then if you have dependents,
You get a little bit more money.
Yeah, you get a little bit more money.
Yeah,
It's like a difference of like $300 or $400 a month.
yeah, yeah.
So go have some babies.
Go have babies.
Or get married.
You do, if you get married, if you have babies, you get a little bit more money. $800,000 home is roughly about $3,900 a month, including taxes and insurance here. And then a $900,000 house roughly is about $4,300 a month. $1 million house is $4,730. These are all
So they'll
you
be paying
doing
a
the
little bit
zero
of-
down VA, and then you just pay the small differential. As we talked about before, the VA loans, if you go over $1 million, you pay 25% above
Right.
the amount. So definitely gives you an idea on what the housing costs are. If you were to go down lower to the $500,000 price range, for example, if you were going to do $500,000, your payment would only be $2,800.
But you have to, with going down, with paying a lower amount for a house here, it's probably going to be a fixer-upper. So the VA loan may or may not.
Good point.
Yeah.
On this side of the island,
Yeah.
for sure. Now you can find houses for $500,000, $600,000 on the other side if you were going to go to Eva Beach,
Yeah, on
or
the
maybe
west
in
side.
town. So we definitely have options that are affordable.
Newer homes on the west side of the island, central AC, larger, but you get more of a Hawaii feel when you're on this side of the
On
island.
this side.
Yeah.
So it's a give and take here.
Yeah.
So yeah. What else do we want to talk about for VA?
What else?
Let's see. One thing that's really interesting is, for those of you, is that our BAH fluctuates year to year, and so there is a proposed increase
For
for
2018?
2018 of over 2%. But that doesn't mean Hawaii will get it. We'll have to
Right.
see.
How do they determine what states
Get
or
it?
locations
So what
get
they
it?
do for BAH is they try to average your home cost of living. So what the home prices are in the area. So if you're renting or if you're buying, they look at the average and they try to match that.
Okay.
So they take into consideration the average person that makes X amount of dollars a year buys this house, and this is what it costs. And so they try to match that.
Okay. And let's see. And it's inflation protected. So you're entitled to the BAH rate that is set on January 1st
Every year.
right? Or whenever your date. So if you come, like Raphael and I got here last July, so if the rates were to drop, we are fixed in at the rate when we got to
Exactly,
Hawaii.
we're grandfathered in.
Right.
Right. So exactly. So when Scott and I arrived, our BAH was $4,200 a month, and now it's $3,900 for his same rank, and so
But
it's
you
dropped $300. But we still get it. We get
Right.
locked in at that rate. So, and the reason is because you rent a property or you purchase a property based on what your current housing allowance is.
Right.
And it adjusts every single year. So it could go up next year. It could go down next year.
The cost of living seems to be increasing in Hawaii, so why would they drop it?
Well, that's a great question. But because of the cost of living, that's where the COLA comes into play.
Right.
So we get the cost of living adjustment that helps with the gas prices, the gallon of milk
Yeah.
that's going to cost you $8.
And that's anywhere from $500 to $1,500 extra a month. That will help.
Right. So it makes a huge difference, and that changes every single month. So it's not a consistent $1,000 a month. Some months it's $800, some months it's $1,000.
Yeah.
But that also helps offset the cost of living. So that's nice. And it definitely changes.
So you could rent somewhere that's a little bit less, and you could take that other money and you can invest it.
That's right. What would you invest it in?
Real estate. lend. You could be a private lender and put that money to work. And you can earn, typical for private lenders are earning about 10 to 12%
on their money.
And it's common too to charge points, 2 points, which is 2% of whatever you're lending out. So if you have extra income, become a private lender and make some extra money. Put your money to work for you.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's a great tip there.
Yeah.
What else? What else do you have up your sleeve? I like that one. Yeah, that's a good one.
If you want to put your money to work, contact me. I'll help you out.
She'll help you spend your money.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I think that's it on the BAH.
I want to show you these green mountains behind us.
So you can actually see the people up top. I don't know if you can see the people in the mountains, but that's a pillbox. That's a hike.
Oh yeah,
you can. But there are people up there on the top of the ridge.
Yeah, look how beautiful that is. Isn't that beautiful? You want this view?
And for those of you that are familiar with where we are, on the other side of where we are, other side of the mountain range, is actually Barber's Point. You know where we've gone a couple times for beach days? We had a couple weekends ago, Barber's Point. Well, you know where we picked you and Raphael up?
That's not Barber's
I'm not Barber's Point. Thank you. What is
Barber's Point
is on the other side of the island.
Sorry, guys, close up. Hey.
Bellows.
I'm like,
Bellows.
Barber's Point is on the west side of the island.
Way on the other side.
Which kind
Great
of
surfing, by the way, over there.
There is good surfing over there.
Yeah.
But it reminds me, if anybody's been to Camp Pendleton in California, Barber's Point, that part of the island,
it does.
reminds me of Camp Pendleton.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit more brown.
Desert over there. Except for they've had a lot of rain lately, so it's a little green. But yeah, it's totally brown over there.
But yeah, Bellows Beach is gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's probably one of my favorite beaches. The watercolor is I mean, it's this
color, but
the water today looks so beautiful. How cool is it that we live here?
I love it. We're lucky.
Yeah.
Y'all come visit us.
Yeah, come visit. And if you own your own business, you can sandwich a little weekend in. You can have a business meeting on Thursday. We'll come show you some properties. Monday, Tuesday, show you properties. You get stuck here on the weekends, and then you can write the whole trip off.
That sounds good.
Yeah, Hawaii real estate vacation, right off.
Great way to do it.
Yeah.
So, I love it.
So what else?
I think kayaks. I love. I'm sure we love this. This is one of those things that's gonna be etched in our memory forever.
Yeah,
we love this
it's
view.
a great experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a girlfriend coming to visit next weekend. I'm over Thanksgiving, and I'm going to take her to do the kayaking to the Mokes and Flat Island.
It's fun.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Have you ever been to the other side? Like there's pools on the other side.
No.
So you can actually only kayak out to the one on the left. I guess, I don't know which way it shows on your side. But the one that's a little bit wider with two humps.
This one.
That one. That's that one. That's the one you can kayak out to. And it has pools on the other side.
I know people do cliff jumping off of there too. I would never do that. But the last time I was there, I saw seals.
Yeah. The monk seals.
The monk whales.
I've gotten two things wrong on this video. Monk whales and bellows.
Oh, that's what they're called? They're called monk seals?
They're called monk seals,
okay.
yeah. So, anyways.
Cool.
Aw, well, I think that's it. Yeah, it's kind of fun. I don't want to leave. We might sit here and do some work. Vanessa found a great investment property. I'm going to share this with you.
There's actually, I saw two, fixer-uppers in Hawaii. When you watch HGTV and you're talking to other investors in other parts of the United States, you're purchasing fixer-upper properties for under $100,000.
Not here.
Here, this fixer-upper is $790,000.
It's on Akamai Street.
Yeah, and then Shannon Lakes in Kailua.
It actually feeds to a really great elementary school, which is good about this one.
Yeah.
And what's crazy, it's less than 1,200 square feet.
Yeah, it's 1,176 square feet. The lot size is just under 6,000.
6,000 square feet for a lot.
You're
going to pay $800,000 for a fixer-upper.
And you have to put in probably $60,000 to $100,000. It would probably be smart. It's a 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath, so it would probably be smart to make an extra bathroom to raise the price and raise the square footage a little bit.
So, but what do you think this property would be worth once you've put $100,000? We haven't seen it yet.
I haven't run the comps on it, but
There are properties
Probably
in
over
the
$1 million.
millions. Yeah.
Can you $1 million property for under 2,000 square feet?
For under 1,200 square
For under
feet.
1,200 square feet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1,200, not 2,000. Under 1,200.
Yeah, with 6,000 square foot lot.
Yeah.
I mean, there are houses in Texas that are 6,000 square feet.
Yeah.
This is just the lot.
That's just a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, I'm an investor, and so I go to ask, you know, lenders to lend on a fixer-upper property that's $800,000 essentially. You know, I say if I can make it in Hawaii, I can do it anywhere.
You can do it anywhere.
Yeah.
That's right.
But, you know, a lot of investors find fixer-upper properties on the west side of the island just because it's more affordable and it's
Definitely
a
more
lot,
affordable.
you know, it's cheaper. But I love Kailua and Kaneohe.
I do too.
Yeah.
I think the thing about this side of the island versus the west side is these are established residences. Most people have lived here for generations. They
Yeah.
pass on the homes generation to generation. So when we do, and we will have, you know, a downturn in the real estate market again, we will not see as many foreclosures on this side. Where on the west side, we have
Right.
all new homes. That is the area that will get hit the hardest. Price changes will be affected.
Right.
So that's the negative on that. But the positive on the other side is they're building the light rail. One day it'll open.
Yeah. When is that? 20?
Well, it was supposed to have already been open.
Okay.
So who knows? But in the next couple of years, it'll be open. And
Which I know a lot of native Hawaiians aren't too happy about it.
no,
but-
well, we dumped a ton of money into it. So.
Yeah.
But once it opens, typically, historically, in neighborhoods where there is light rail,
Yeah.
mass transit, your
Well,
property values
could
go up.
Right.
So that is a bonus and an advantage to buying that side for sure. So.
Becky, love your office.
Ah,
It is. It's a great office, isn't
a
it?
room with a view. Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
We could work here every day. In fact, we could.
Yeah.
Yeah. why not?
Raphael and I hiked the ruins off of the Poly Highway. I can't pronounce the name. It's really long, but it used to be King Kamehameha.
Kamehameha.
How do you pronounce it?
Kamehameha. King Kamehameha.
That's how you pronounce it?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I've been pronouncing it wrong this whole time. Have you been to the ruins?
Yes.
They're gorgeous. So Raphael and I actually did a live video from there, and that was our office for the day on Sunday. And now this is our
This
office.
is our office.
the
Our
perks of
$2
real
million
estate.
listing. This is not our listing. Kathy Grindle from Coldwell Banker is kind enough to let us come and video from here. And we will be back. The house is actually being painted, but probably in the next couple weeks we'll come back and do an interior video of the house. Lani Kai is pretty special.
It's gorgeous.
Beautiful, beautiful. Has the prettiest beaches.
And the neighborhoods are really clean, and yeah, it's beautiful.
Beautiful. This is where a lot of people like to come. There are some vacation rentals over here. So if you want to get out of the grind of Waikiki Beach, a lot of people like to come over and stay.
Yeah, and they have a few good restaurants, little coffee shops, and you're close to in town, Kailua.
Walking distance to this gorgeous beach.
Yeah.
You can't see the beach from here, but it's pristine, white sand. It's gorgeous. Yeah. Anyways, I think that's it.
That's that.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us
Now,
today.
you're leaving.
I am. I'm going to.
Thanksgiving. Can you guys believe it? Thanksgiving is
Yeah. It's nuts.
next week.
So,
I mean,
yeah.
it never really feels like it's the holidays here.
No.
so. But you're leaving on Thursday.
We're going to San Diego. We're going to go see family there. And then, don't tell Piper, shh. We're going to go to Disney for a little trip in there in Anaheim.
Now, are you guys just surprising her, and you guys are just gonna drive there, and then?
We haven't talked about it. But Scott's usually really good with surprises, so I bet we'll make a poem, and we'll probably put Mickey Mouse ears in, Minnie Mouse ears,
Yeah.
and we'll have her open it up and like do some kind of surprise like that.
That's
It'll be
cute.
fun. Yeah.
That's cute.
And then we fly to Texas, so I'll get to see all my Texas peeps. I'm going to be...
Now, do you let everybody know first before you get there?
I'm terrible. Well,
Okay.
it's one
Well,
thing...
everybody in Texas knows you're
now
going
you
now.
know. Yeah, exactly. I'm good. It's one thing when I go and I'm going to go see friends, but if we're going for family, it's hard.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna be there for a few days, family, both
Yeah.
times. So,
Turkey Day.
but I will get to see all of you realtors out there. If you are going to the RPAC meeting in San Antonio, I will be there. So I will see you guys in San Antonio the week after Thanksgiving. So I'll get to see some fun friends there.
And then when are you coming back?
December 1st.
Boo-hoo. So we don't get to do another live video until...
It'll be a while.
Okay.
Maybe we'll fit one in this week. Maybe not. I don't know.
Okay.
But Vanessa's here, so if you guys are, know somebody that is interested in buying a home, or obviously if you're one of our clients looking, you obviously know Vanessa's available to show
If you have any questions, reach out to us. We're happy to help. Give you little, I like to call them golden nuggets.
Aw, our golden nuggets.
Golden nuggets
I love
of
it.
real estate.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, come see us in Hawaii. I love it.
Yeah. Right off the trip.
Love it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
We'll see you guys soon.
Bye.
Ciao, ciao. Bye.